Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marielou. I'm really excited for today's video. It's something new. Today we're discussing all things fall and how to have your best fall yet. You can either get comfy on the couch or on the bed and have your little fall drink or go on a walk, whatever you prefer. You can definitely treat this as a podcast or watch as well. I'll be having pictures and everything on the video as well. This video will have chapters, so feel free to listen to whatever that applies to you. I'll be having 3 chapters. The first chapter is all about routine and the little things you can do every day to really embrace the season. Chapter 2 will talk about all things hair, fashion, makeup to not only feel good but also look good. And lastly, chapter 3 is a bucket list to make the best of fall. I have also made a playlist and a Pinterest to go along with this and make you feel like a fall it girl, so make sure to check this out, as well as my TikTok, which is going to have a lot more fall and cozy content coming soon. I just want to get straight into the video. So firstly, chapter 1, your routine. I think your routine is especially important in the fall because I myself get seasonal depression. I know a lot of people struggle from it. It's just a time where the days are shorter, it's colder, it's harder to get up, it's back to school season. It's not particularly the easiest season to romanticize, but it is, because there's so many things to get excited about. So these little tips and tricks will help you romanticize the season and really enjoy it rather than just live through it. So first things first, in the morning when you wake up, I heard this tip, I think this is really good. As your alarm, put like the Gilmore Girl theme song, so you get like super excited, or like an upbeat fall song. Or you can have my playlist playing as you wake up and as you get ready and really enjoy. Another thing I love to do is watch Gilmore Girls while I make my breakfast or while I get ready. This just kind of puts you in a good, cozy mood as you're getting ready and it might still be dark outside. I just feel like it's a great way to wake up. Next, for breakfast, bake something the night before and have it, or have apple oatmeal, something warm, something cozy, something comforting. Eat something in the morning that you genuinely look forward to. Have your drink that you really like. Recently bought this tea that is apple cinnamon flavored and it's amazing, but you can have like a pumpkin spice coffee, and you learn to make the drinks you love at home that make you get excited to get out of bed. That will definitely help you on those mornings where you just want to stay in bed. It definitely helps me. Another thing I love to do as an everyday part of my routine, at night when I want to wind down and when I want to get like super cozy, you have to do this right. You have to light a candle, get a cozy drink, curl up in a ball, and watch really comforting TV shows or read a book if that's what you're into. So I'll put some recommendations of things you can watch right here that gives those fall vibes. Or I even have some really comforting vlogs on my channel that I'll link as well. In case you want some kind of cozy vlogs to watch. I love watching YouTube, especially during the fall. Another thing that is really important to romanticize, especially in the fall, is warm, cozy baths or showers. Again, I'm obsessed with lighting a candle. Have like a pumpkin spice candle, a cinnamon candle, whatever you're into, but something that's gonna smell up the entire house. Target, Bath & Body Works, all those companies have amazing scented candles, and they're definitely gonna make your apartment smell like heaven. So when I have a bath, put in a bath bomb, put in some scents, have a little refreshing drink. I like to have refreshing drink just because my baths are boiling hot. Have a snack. I know this is not for everyone, but I love having like a little snack like apple and peanut butter or some fruit or some chocolate and watch Gilmore Girls in the bath. Like you will never have been this relaxed in your life, and I promise, like this doesn't have to be just special occasions. You can do this on a daily basis, or sometimes just take a hot shower with the fall playlist playing that I've linked below. These things will just make your evenings feel so much cozier. Put on a cozy robe, put on some cozy socks, and curl up in a ball and watch those TV shows that I mentioned. I think the main thing that's just really important is to stick to a routine. So I want you, if you haven't done this yet, for the month coming up or for the fall season, to sit down and write down your routine, write down your goals, write down your manifestations. I did this in a recent video. Just write down everything you wanted to accomplish this month and make a routine that is 1, very structured, but 2, gives you space to breathe, because this is a slower season. You want to have time to take those baths, to watch those TV shows and feel comforted. But it is also the season to be an academic weapon. I know that's a little bit, you guys know what I mean. It's winter arc season, it's academic weapon season, and if those things are important to you, or you should be important to you, then there's definitely ways to romanticize those. There's so many good playlists on YouTube where you can just sit in your little hoodie and do some studying and just focus on something you want to do every day. Even if it's like 1 hour or 30 minutes, just focus on your studying or those types of things. Another thing that I definitely think you have to implement in your routine this fall is working out. But I love my fall strolls. It's so important to go on fall walks. Just put on a cute little cozy outfit, a little Lululemon set, and get out of the house. Go to a coffee shop, get your drink, and go walk. Take your dog on a walk if you have one, and just really listen to a playlist or just listen to the city noises. One gets your heart rate pumping, it gets you some vitamin D, it gets you that fresh air, and it makes you really appreciate the season for what it is. So implement working out, whether it's with a walk like I just said, or Pilates, or just find something that you really enjoy that isn't as much of a, you don't want this thing to be torturous. You don't want this something that you don't look forward to. You want it to be something that you can genuinely is good for your body as well as for your soul. Chapter 2, as a fashion student that I am, I of course had to include hair, makeup, and outfits. Fall is probably the prime season to dress good. Those days where it's still not too cold, you can wear skirts with boots, the layering, the big knits. It is amazing. I'm gonna put on a bunch of inspo of outfits. It is time to be cozy but cute. I personally, when I dress cute, I feel better, but you don't have to be uncomfortable. Fall gives you an excuse to be comfortable. For example, right now I'm wearing blue, but I have this in brown, I have this in all the fall colors. These little intimacy cashmere tops are the softest thing ever. I just pull up the sleeves and I'm cozy. These jeans are really comfortable too. So this is from Intissimi, this is from Bershka, but just really embrace the season with the outfits. Whatever outfits you like, but I'm gonna put a bunch of inspo. It is time for skirts with big knits, Blair Waldorf, Rory Gilmore, or these can be inspos for the season. Also, I love fall for makeup. I think it's one of my favorite seasons. Bronzy eyes, especially on blue or green eyes, make a bronzy eye look. You can look up so many fall makeup tutorials. I'll probably post one eventually as well because I love my fall makeup, and I just sit in the morning, play my fall playlist, romanticize the crap out of my morning because it is a 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. in the morning and I do not want to be up. But playing my little playlist, putting on like a little orange makeup, having my little sweater is what gets me out of bed and should get you out of bed too. And hair. It is the season for little blowouts, for bows, for braids, for messy buns. You can play around in fall because once the winter comes around, if you live in a cold climate, you're wearing beanies every day. It is so cold that the last thing you want is your hair up. So enjoy it while it still lasts. Again, so much inspo to pick from that you can see some here and more on my Pinterest board, so make sure to check that out. Lastly, chapter 3 is my fall bucket list. So I'm super excited to talk about this because so many things you can do to enjoy the season. So I want to share with you guys my personal fall bucket list, and hopefully you can take some inspo and do at least 2 to 3 things on this list this month that seem most intriguing to you to fully romanticize the season. I'm so excited about fall that I not only have a list on my phone, but I also have a list written down of things that I really want to do. First, gonna go off of this list. Some things that I wrote down to do in the month of October are girls' night. Hosting girls' night is just something that seems so fun to me. Like having a cozy girls' night, watching a cozy Halloween movie or a scary movie, whatever you're into, and just really appreciating the season just seems so fun to me. Like it's the perfect night to just have everyone over, dress up for Halloween. I think if you can do like a friend's costume, solo costume, couple's costume, I really want to dress up this Halloween because personally for me the funnest part of Halloween is getting dressed up. It's not the party afterwards. I couldn't care less about the party. I have the best time making TikToks in my room in my Halloween costume, and you better betcha that that's gonna happen this year. I don't care what happens. I want to be dressed up as something this Halloween. Fall day trips. If you live in New York, I could give you an entire list of like great fall day trips. But wherever you live, like if it is colder, go up to the mountains, go up to a forest, go up to anywhere there it's cute day. Make it romanticize the trip there. Put on your music, go to a coffee shop, get a little coffee, get a little drink, go antiquing, brunch, go from one shop to another, and just really romanticize the season by doing a trip. You can do these trips with friends, but it would also be super cute to do like a solo fall day trip. Have a day to wind down and do all your favorite things. Read, paint, go exploring. Honestly, I'm excited just talking about it. I also think it's a great time to go to like jazz bars, like those cozy, moody bars, jazz bars, or anything with that like moody lighting. Go on a date, go out on a girls' night, and just get a fun cocktail, get dressed up, and just really feel those vibes. I also really want to go to a pumpkin patch and a cider mill this month, or apple picking, anything that's like available to you. And if none of those are available to you, because I completely understand, I used to live in a place where none of that stuff was available to me, like get some apple cider, learn how to make apple cider, have some hot apple juice with cinnamon, and just do little things at home, like painting at home. You can carve pumpkins and do those types of things instead if you don't have access to go apple picking, so on. Another thing I really want to do is a picnic. I really want to do a fall picnic with a charcuterie board, have some flowers, sit under a tree that's like falling leaves, read, and just really enjoy the afternoon. So that's another thing on my bucket list. And I also want to do a movie night. So this could be like an outside movie theater if they're still open. You could do it in your house and just make, I think the whole concept is like you can just watch a movie every day, right? You can watch your TV show every day. You just go sit in bed and watch a TV show. No. Instead, as I mentioned, you burn a candle, you get into some cozy PJs, you make sure your apartment is clean, you bake something. That's another thing that's on my bucket list. Bake, 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 and bake. So you bake something, you plan this night out. Plan it out. Once you plan it out, once everything's prepped, sit down, do not get up, and enjoy. I think it's all about the intentions behind it, because both is going to take 2 hours out of your night. You can either just watch it, feel guilty, lay on the couch and be like, okay, or you can have the cutest night and really enjoy it and come out refreshed and like just comfortable and ready to crawl in bed and take on another day. So, just wanted to throw that in there. I have my little Monaco book. The other ones are on my phone. Roast s'mores. I already did this season, so I'm really happy about that, but roasting s'mores was another thing on my list. Go on nature walks, go to a museum. Like, just imagine your hair up with a little bow, with your boots and your oversized jumper, and you go in the museum and just walk around. There could be a movie about you. It's so cute. Some other things I really want to do is just like lots of arts and crafts. Paint mugs, which I did recently. Just do little arts and crafts. This is the season for coffee shops. We're going to coffee shops and studying. We're going to coffee shops and having a little one-on-one with a friend. Like, those are the type of things I want to do. Another thing that I really think is cool, if you have the possibility, take 2-3 days and do like a proper fall trip. So all these little things I said, make it into a little itinerary and have a weekend getaway wherever you want in a cute cabin or whatever is accessible to you, and do all these little things. You can do it solo, you can do it with your boyfriend, you can do it with friends, but I just feel like if you really want to romanticize the season, you can. It's just in the little things. You don't per se have to do the full trip. You can do all these little things individually, but the trip is definitely a really nice added bonus. Anyway, I know this format was very different for me, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love yapping, I love talking. I send podcasts to my friends like every day, so I decided, let me put that energy into hopefully something useful for you guys, and I hope you guys have the best fall yet, and it gives you all the cozy vibes that you want. I'm so excited for all the fall videos to come. You should definitely stay tuned, subscribe and like if you enjoyed this video, and let me know if there's anything else you would like. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!